Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Angler's Logbook. Today is a really special one for us because it is our 50th weekly episode. We've been filming these for around about a year now, and so really excited to reach this milestone. We've travelled all around the South Island, and coming up we'll be travelling a bit further afield with COVID settling down in New Zealand, but we're really excited to bring you this one because it is full of action. First we're going to head back down south to Lake Dunstan, where we went fishing with Jordan Mace from the Trout files, and we got hooked up to a nice brown trout on the side of Lake Dunstan on sunset, so enjoy that footage now.
You got a fish on? Nice. Grab the net. Maybe.
And we're down here at Lake Dunstan. We're targeting trout again, so if you watched a episode, I think it was 48, a couple of weeks ago, you would have seen us down here with Jordan. We're back down here again, and we're going to see what we can get it hooked up to as the light fades tonight. Jordan's lent me his Extra Sense Nano to try out, and so far it's awesome. I just lost a fish on it, so hopefully we can redeem ourselves and get into something a little bit larger and set the hook this time around. But stay with us and we'll see what we get into. Awesome. Hey, look at it. That's a good fish. And back here, we are in TWIZEL. So we stayed last night in Tekapo. We went out fishing in the evening for about the last hour and a half on sunset after setting up our accommodation. We managed to get into a nice wee brown trout there, so we'll show you some clips from last night. Hey! Yeah. Did you get a net? Just here if you can get the net. Little brown trout. Do you see it? Just here. I'll try and guide it over. There you go. And that brings us to today, where we've head south from Tekapo. We tried fishing the Tekapo Canal this morning and we managed to get hooked up to just a little juvenile brown trout, only for a few seconds. I think its mouth was too small to even fit the treble hook into it. Not sure if you saw that, but there was a real small brown trout got on it right at the shore there. It was only about 3 meters away from me, and it was probably only like 1.5 pounds, something like that, so quite alright with losing that one, but shows there's some fish here and they're taking the lures. So after we didn't catch much there, we've head down south now. So we're down by the fish bowl, as you'll see behind us. This is an area that some of you will be familiar with. It's pretty popular with fish shows around these parts, and we've been trying to drift eggs, throw soft plastics against the nets here, and so far we really haven't had much luck. The weather is really packing in. It is windy, it's cold, and it is rainy, but we're still enjoying being out here. We're putting in the hard yards trying to get some footage for you, catching some fish, but we'll keep trying here for a wee bit longer, see if we can get into anything. Otherwise we'll head down south to TWIZEL and target some fish down there. But we're just trying a few different soft plastics. We're fishing 1/8 of an ounce and 1/12 of an ounce jig heads, and then we're putting on a range of colours on the everything from pink, reds, blues, silver, orange, just a bit of everything, see what the fish will take. But we'll keep trying, and hopefully we can get into a big fish for our 50th episode. Well, it's fair raining now. It's getting really wet. It may not look too wet, but when you're standing out here for about 3 hours now in the rain, it starts to wear you down. But we're going to try swapping over from the soft plastics. We've tried about every colour we have, but now going to chuck on my favourite metal spinner, which is like I think it's a 7 gram Toby. Just silver in colour, but we've caught heaps of salmon and trout on it previously. It seems to work when everything else doesn't, so we'll give that a crack, but then after that we're going to have to head off and head back home. But yeah, fingers crossed this will be the opportunity that gets us a fish today. Well, that's it for today. Our plan is to come back here later on this week, so we're going to wrap up today's action here because it is pouring down with rain, it's cold, and we are not getting any luck with the fish, so we'll be back here very soon, so stay with us and enjoy the rest of the episode. Well, we're back here on day 3 of our TWIZEL and Tekapo canal fishing. Obviously we've caught a couple fish so far, but not quite the big boys that we're after. Today we're joined here by Lance. Go check him out on Instagram at Fish the Drift if you haven't already, but he's pretty renowned around these parts, so hopefully today we'll be getting into some bigger fish, but yeah, stay tuned for what we get into today.
So basically, I don't know if it's too tight. You probably want that about that.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Pretty much don't have to touch it unless you start getting smoked, but
Yeah.
that's the thing with the canals, you can always just run. Okay. If it starts going downstream or upstream or whatever, you can just run with it. So about 3/4 of the way over. Let it sink down. You just keep your line up off the water for a sec just to let it go down, so it doesn't get any drag or anything.
Yeah.
You'll feel the weight start to come on, and then pretty much you just want to keep in line with it. yeah, keep your finger on your braid.
Mm-hmm.
And some people hold it up like this, some people hold it down like that. I kind of just hold it straight out, and you'll feel it tapping along the bottom. Tap, 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 tap. And this will take you a wee bit to get used to, is to try and notice the difference between the bottom and the bite.
Yep.
The tapping's like a constant sort of thing. And then once you actually get a bite, it's more of it's a pull.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a pull sort of thing rather than a tapping.
Yep.
But I mean, if you think something's bite, just strike, because
Yep.
it
Doesn't hurt.
doesn't hurt. So that's actually, there's a big one there. See him cruising up the sea?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a good fish. That was probably 20 pounds.
Oh, true.
So that's another thing what we can do, because the water's so dark and coloured up. You can soft bait the edges for those big ones as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a couple months ago it was so clear.
Yeah, you spook them.
It was just, you couldn't get near them. You pretty much just do that until you catch a fish. Sounds simple, right?
Yeah. So simple but not easy.
Yeah. Like I'll probably do like 10 drifts and then I'll change colour of the eggs or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you start hanging up on the bottom, which is usually when you give it a couple of flicks, and then there's no point like walking forever. You just do it until it starts sort of hanging up, and then just reel it in and just do another cast.
And so you about like middle of the canal?
Yeah, pretty much. You try and cast kind of, at least 3/4 of the way over.
Yep.
And then by the time it sinks down, you're pretty much in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good flow. I think we should definitely get some fish, but
Yeah.
might have to change those brighter colours though. Pretty much repeat. Just make sure it's not all twisted up.
If you don't speak, then you won't get spoken to. People only see you when you up, then they notice you. Trying to be a legend, create lines is quotable. Only the real shall last, and I only know a few. People when they feelings always acting emotional. Ain't about a check, then it ain't negotiable. Gotta show respect to the people that's posting you. Soon to be on posters posted up like the older dudes.
Now we aging like fine wine, how we supposed to do. Peep the shade on the timelines, this time posted cool.
Well, it's hard going so far. We've been drifting for a few hours now, but the sun's come out. It's blue sky now, so we're hoping that will bring on the fish. But so far, nothing new to report. But we'll keep trying along here for a little bit longer. Otherwise, we might mix it up and try something else.
Telling lies on me. They know that I'm the one, they got their eyes on me. They know I'm here to stay and I won't leave. We do this for the fans, for your eyes only. Just watch closely, bet they all gon' see. They don't fuck with us, but they still gon' breathe. Don't talk to me, man, you gotta show me. If it ain't ISO, then it ain't in
In search isolation from all negativity. They tried over and over, but can't get rid of me. We gon' do our thing until infinity. Beware the industry, please stay in control of your dignity. Yo, people fidgety, that's why they can't
and sit with me. They all full of bigotry, puffing on their nicotine. Nigga, please never let another man belittle me or take away my liberty and search for positivity. It seems like people love telling lies on me. They know that I'm the one, they got their eyes on me. They know I'm here to stay, yeah, and I won't leave. We do this for the fans, for your eyes only. Just watch closely, bet they all gon' see. They don't fuck with us, but they still gon' pray. Don't talk to me, man, you gotta show me. If it ain't ISO, then it ain't Indies, yeah.
Hey.
Even though they're tiny, they're so much fun. Oh, he just spit.
Right on cue. There you go. What do you think most people get wrong, like soft baiting? Like, what's the most common thing? Too fast?
Yeah, 100%. They just wind way too fast. They don't let it sink. They'll just cast and then just retrieve like a lure, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. About time, eh? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We can get it in. Oh no, it's gone. Well learned from you guys. Release that 5 metres from the banker. Well, that's all we've got time for here in TWIZEL. It's been an awesome 3 days fishing here. We hope you have enjoyed our 50th episode and we look forward to bringing you many more episodes yet. We're heading up north in the next few weeks, up to Auckland, as long as COVID plays its part, and going to getting into some snapper fishing up there. But yeah, go check out Lance's channel, Fish the Drift, on Instagram, and make sure you subscribe to our videos if you do enjoy them. We appreciate your support.